Semi-final. Let's find out who'll meet Korea in the final. Please welcome Sri Lanka and our very own hometown heroes, Hong Kong.
Well, that was a rampaging, rousing reception for the Cup semi-final from Robbie McRobbie, Hong Kong Rugby Union's very own PA specialist.
I love the way in which he described this as a boxing. 3 wins, 3 games, 3 wins, no submissions.
Yeah. So, tail of the tape here is probably Hong Kong with physical capacity over the Sri Lankans up front, although starting again with Houston on the bench and a relatively young forward pack. Looks like Coverdale, Lee Jones and Woodward. Against Sri Lanka, who obviously have shown some pace out wide, this young Wilwara. He's certainly a player to watch, and he'll be matched up against Tom McQueen, so a real challenge for McQueen.
Certainly, yeah, they'll be aware of it, Mike, and but the critical area now as we kick off is this possession off kick-off. The area that Hong Kong is focused on.
Hong Kong playing Sri Lanka for the right to face Korea in the final of this first leg of the Asian 7 series. The Sri Lanka managed to get possession until the first breakdown, and now Hong Kong have stolen it. And watch them take this ball away. Lee Jones to Hood. Hood steps inside. Lovely move to Hood. Gets the ball to Squeak. Lee Jones. And he squeaks over. Oh no, he didn't stretch. I thought he was there. But lays it up nicely for Tom McQueen. Mutu Tantri has him though. Gets to his feet as well and creates real pressure over the ball. But putting the weight on his hands, and it's Tom McQueen. Really close to first blood here for Hong Kong.
Egos. Actually, just been distributed by Tom. I'd have to dispute the penalty because I don't see the boys of the Sri Lankan boys are back 10 metres, no way, 2 or 3 metres, and this is the frustration about this now. Oh, well, Tom should have shown composure.
And we'll play on, and Sri Lanka take it into touch. And an outlet for the pressure there from Hong Kong. It was a good start from Hong Kong. They stole the ball at the first breakdown. And Sri Lanka taking their time to get here to this line out. Just want to slow down the intensity, take the crowd out of the equation. Pretty wise stuff from Sri Lanka as they move slowly to this line out. Lots of young players for Sri Lanka, including this Nigel Ratwate, who will throw the ball into the line out. Really coming into their own, the young Sri Lankans. Damapala can't take the line out though. But Viraratna snatches it. He's held up though and drives forward, and it's Alex McQueen who's got the ball in his hands.
Great pinch by Lee Jones in the contact area.
Out the back, Vati gives it to the throng of Hong Kong players. Alex McQueen, some lovely footwork and stepping from the Hong Kong players. A real feature in the first 2 minutes of this match. Vati, who just probes and commits defence. Here's the matchup. Tom McQueen versus Wilvara. Round 1 to Tom McQueen. And through he goes.
Great footwork.
And Wilvara gets back. But he's got downward pressure on the ball, and that's the opening try for Hong Kong.
What was hugely significant there, Mike, for Tom McQueen. He's never going to take Wilvara on the outside. He stepped inside him, took him out of the equation, but the little fella got back and nearly made a try scoring tackle in the in-goal area. But great matchup and great prospects in the next 7 or 8 minutes.
Must be interesting to see if Sri Lanka can get the ball out to him. Found it hard at the set piece there. Relying on a lot of young forwards in this tournament, the Sri Lankans. Hood with a conversion, and as we know, in knockout semis like this, the kicking is so important. And he makes the conversion, 7 points to 0. Hong Kong leading after 3 minutes.
Composure's the name of the game, not entering into the wide, frenetic game that Sri Lanka like to play. Control contact area, set piece, win your kickoffs. Easy game really, Mike, when I'm in the commentary box.
Good to restart. Mutu Tantri and Damapala get underneath it, but again it's untidy. They can't secure the ball. So Alex McQueen driving forward. Woodward out to Hood. And Hood again just showing exemplary footwork. Woodward, was he grasped before he got the ball? Marija was on his back pretty quickly. Now Sri Lanka need to get out of this area, but they can't. It's beautiful driving play from Hong Kong. Hands on the ground is what the referee's saying, I think, just to
gets frustrating. Contact area 1, got the momentum, turned the ball over.
So Dhamapala takes it forward. Sri Lanka yet to get out of their half in the first 4 minutes of this match. Tantri is taking the tap and just looking for his options. Marija. Oh, and there was a hand in there. The player knock on, wasn't on purpose. Hood just wrapping his arm around the body to make the tackle. Oh, and again, taken out and coming back. Oh, he's given the penalty for the knock on. Well,
yeah, I got to agree with you, Mike. It was a really tough decision. Hoodie trying to come in, Jamie Hood trying to come in and just make the tackle. Some strange decisions already in the first 4 minutes of this game.
Well, the referee's calling it as he sees it, Dai.
And there's a biasness in me as a Hong Kong had a performance, but frustrating after the quality of Tim Baker in the last game. But already you're seeing some mistakes in the front.
Rodwate to take this tap. Marija is missed out. Dhamapala. Patirana as well in there. Mutatantri just finding it hard to crack this defensive line from Hong Kong, and as a ruck formed, very untidy as all. People are on the ground there. Could perhaps deserve to be penalised there, but it's Marija who takes it away to Wara. Away he goes, screaming, he gets the jets on. Has Alex McQueen got the pace? He's dragged him down by the shirt.
Fantastic.
Marija.
Fantastic cover tackle.
Dropped the ball open, and they will live to rue that one, and Marija knows how important that was.
Great cover tackle by Alex McQueen, showing that the full-time contracts are working with the guys in terms of that extra yard. You'd have bet with Sri Lanka going in the corner lane, but great cover tackle.
So approaching the last minutes of this first half, and Hong Kong ahead, 1-0. They'll get the scrum here, 10 metres out. The hero there, Alex McQueen, to put the ball into the scrum. It's a penalty.
Again, some maturity being shown here. That was a tough call. Hong Kong got away with that cover tackle. It's not time to tap and go. It's time to bring it back to the line out. Give the guys 30 minutes of recovery and build from this line out. Maturity that we wouldn't have shown 2 years ago, Mike.
So Sri Lanka need to attack this line out, but McQueen's up. Secures it nicely. Hood to Vati. Tom McQueen waits. In fact, it's an inside ball to Hood, who tries to draw Vilvara in. Vilvara comes over and captures Tom McQueen. Jones to Hood.
Making a bit of pace out wide here with...
Yeah, here's Woodward. Coverdale, who we've seen on the right flank quite a lot during this tournament, and good work from Woodward, showing strong palms. And Sri Lanka Sri Lanka are debating with the referee. The referee let him away with that. So play continues.
Pick and go, big play here.
Woodward out. They've got men outside.
Easy meet for should be easy.
And
forward pass. Forward pass, yes. Indicative of Rowan Varty's passing technique. It's happened to us on a number of occasions. I could see it coming off. Unfortunately, Rowan putting a forward pass to Tom McQueen. I've seen that so many times over the last 4 or 5 years.
7 points to 0.
So 7-0 at half time.
I mean, am I wrong?
So welcome back to second half action here in the Cup semi-finals. Korea with a boil over, defeating Japan, and Hong Kong ahead 7 points to 0 at half time. Sri Lanka will be determined to score first here in the second half.
Yeah, certainly ought to play for Mike. Should have been a 14-point turnaround.
Yukam Shing on.
So we're ready to go to the second half of this Cup semi-final.
Tom McQueen a break by the looks of it.
Tom's run himself into the ground.
That's gone out in the full, so that's not a good start for Sri Lanka, and the perfect one for Hong Kong. They're just taking their time to get to this tap penalty. Free kick. In fact, Varti's kicked the ball out. And then kicked the ball inaccurately over the halfway. Obviously slowing play down. A little bit of showmanship here.
Singmai's my bet out wide. Little dummy play. Break to the right. Come back to the left.
Amak to Hood and Lee Jones. A centre and 15s, and a big strong man pushes them off. There's Marija, the don't argue, and Woodward to Hood. Alex McQueen just had to check himself in his stride there. And there's a floater of a pass out to Varti. Varti stationed on the wing, and a good determined run from him. Popped the ball. It was meant for Coverdale, but Sri Lankan got in the way there. And now it's Sri Lanka's chance to turn this one around. And chip and chase. Alex McQueen running a bit of interference across the face of Dhammapala. I don't think Dhammapala was very happy with the interference there. Alex McQueen running a very crafty line there across the face of Dhammapala.
Just lacking a little bit of composure, Mike. The Hong Kong guys, who had 2 or 3 golden opportunities to score, and just 10 metres out saw it with Rowan forward passing, and unfortunately again then not showing composure. The old man now coming on. He's not old, guys, he's only 28, but the boys like to call him the old man of the team.
Most upset that I called an upside down head yesterday, so I apologise for that, Nick Hewson. It's just that hairy jaw and the closely cropped head.
Brings a bit of experience and stability to the proceedings now. Early ball to Yukam Shing.
Pass. Yukam Shing
inside line.
Lovely change of direction from Yukam Shing, and that's
fantastic play. And that's what Gareth's brought him on for. He's not a jinker, he's a powerful, strong, straight runner, as opposed to the qualities that Tom McQueen brings. And when people are tired, inside shoulders open up, and he's attacked the inside shoulder of the Sri Lankan number 12 and exploited it superbly well with 2 minutes of the second half gone.
That's the breathing space that Hong Kong needed.
Some great tactical substitutions going on as well at half-time by Gareth Baber, the Hong Kong coach, and again bringing the whole old stability head of Nick Hewson, a 15s captain and 7s captain of the past, on to stabilise and to show a bit of maturity.
Hood with the conversion, and it's 2 converted tries to none for Sri Lanka. Hong Kong very much in control of this game. So Sri Lanka.
You see now Tomasi Lawa on the touchline as well. Another injection of freshness coming on from Gareth. Be interesting to see who he replaces. Probably Michael Coverdale, who's had a fine first tournament as a 18-year-old, 19-year-old player in the Hong Kong junior setup.
Hood to restart, and Amak underneath it, and Varti snaps it back to Lee Jones. Hood really in control of this game. Hong Kong showing the goods. Yukam Shing though gets smashed by Chaturanga, who's on the field. Talking of wily old veterans, Chaturanga.
Space out on the wide outside here.
Alex McQueen will draw the defence. In fact, runs another inside line, and Coverdale lurking outside, but again just found wanting as far as hands go. And well, you'll learn.
Just had to take my headphones off there, Mike, just to vent a bit of frustration from that last play.
Lawa's on for Coverdale, as predicted by Di Reese, head of high performance.
we should be able to say it, we've probably, Hong Kong being should have put 3 or 4 tries home. Up to now, great pinch by Alex McQueen at the line out.
Lee Jones and Varty, who's had a good game. Changes direction, and Lawa, with his first touch of the match, does well. Dragged down eventually by Pereira. Varty's there in support again. He's been very busy today. Hewson is captured by a man who may have been offside. No, it's called on. Lava gets it out to Hood. Hood with loads of time on the pitch. Real influence here for Hong Kong. So a penalty against Hong Kong, and Sri Lanka's chance to peg one back. Here's Vilvara, who's been reasonably quiet. Hong Kong kept him under wraps. Ratwate runs to the line quickly, and
great pressure by the Hong Kong team in the contact area, turning the ball over.
It's Patirana, and you just see that under this red-hot atmosphere, the Sri Lankan young forwards finding it hard to be dominant here. And here's Chaturanga. Nice inside step. Beats Hood. Looks like he'll go all the way.
No, Alex
McQueen again with another cover tackle.
Alex McQueen has been absolutely magnificent. Yes. He saved us twice with his chasing back and some composure. Now we go P2P.
Yu Kam Sheng loping along, and Marija managed to capture him quite easily, but again, credit to Alex McQueen. Chaturanga looked like he was going to score the try that Sri Lanka needed, but just tied up badly there in the last 10 metres.
Got to say, Mike, probably that chase back by Alex McQueen has given Hong Kong the victory in the semi-final. If they'd have scored then, minute and a half to go, scored, but a huge play.
So yes.
Still all to play for, but what a great chase back. It would have given the Sri Lankans at least a minute and a half to build to scoring again. Now they've still got to score twice.
Lee Jones and Alex McQueen off now. So some fresh legs in the pack. Kato Lee as well coming on. Marija. Well, that's a pass to nobody. It's pretty poor, just indicative of the pressure that Sri Lanka are under.
Just looking down at Gareth Baber in the dugout, reminiscent of diaries for the last 5 years. He's pacing up and down, he's breathing, taking deep breaths, he can't stay still. It's great he's been part of his first Asian series, and it's great to see that the passion still exists, and that we'll...
Kato Lee being lifted sky high, and good clean ball for Varty and Yu Kam Sheng. Goes on the outside this time at Vilvara, ties him up. If they can spread it wide here, there's a chance for Nick Hewson to show how much pace he's got on the outside. Lava doesn't trust Hewson on the outside. Yeah. They go for the breakdown instead. So here's Ranjan, who's
still a pride in,
surprisingly hasn't had much time on the pitch today.
Still a pride in keeping the score to 0, and as a result,
Kato Lee with Vilvara to beat. Good scrambling again from the young winger. But there's too many men in attendance for Hong Kong.
Great play, guys. Great play by Hong Kong.
Try on the buzzer for Hong Kong's Jack Kekong.
So a good strong victory here for Hong Kong, the kick to come. And Jamie Hood, surprised he spent 14 minutes out in the midday sun?
There's some players that you have to leave on the field for these critical semi-finals, and without a doubt, Jamie was required to be on it to control the game. Fantastic.
So great victory for Hong Kong, 21 points to 0 over Sri Lanka, and they will face Korea in the final later this afternoon at 5:30. Good performance from Hong Kong.
Yeah, Mike, if I can pick that up again, you know, we've together been around a long time, but that's the first time that a Hong Kong-Japan final hasn't been, I think, on a series for probably 3 years. So it's great for the game. Great that we're in it, obviously, but showing that the strength of Asian Sevens rugby is growing. So two real and history being made with two Hong Kong teams in both the women's and men's final for Hong Kong. It's a fantastic day.
So some real showdowns coming up in the next 4.5 hours here at the Hong Kong Football Club. We'll have finals in the bowl, plate and cup competition. Lots of playoffs for odd-numbered positions in the men's competition, and also finals in the
very happy rugby.
Women's competition as well, as we listen to
semi-finals
Jenny
against
Hood.
a team like Sri Lanka. They've got some great Rugby 7 players there. Fast-flowing rugby, but really happy to be in the final.
You must be a bit surprised to be facing Korea rather than Japan.
No, we've seen Korea training all week. We've seen the results against other teams. They're a good outfit, and hopefully we'll get the result over them in the final.
Best of luck in the final, Jamie.